Hello guys, and today I'll be showing you how to do the infinite jump glitch. You'll need a registered horse, 20 rupees, and enough stamina to not get you bucked off a horse. And you gotta come here with registered horse and drill. Don't worry, you won't be needing any arrows or bow. And as I told you, you will need 20 rupees. Well, the more times you fail, the more rupees you'll have to pay though, because you'll have to pay another 20 to go again and again until you get it right. Don't worry, after a few times you'll get used to it. So, he wants you to do the mounted archery this way, but we're gonna just go this way instead. And then there's this giant rock right ahead of us. What we do is we just go just around the right of it because it's easier. And then we go up this little green path here that our horse can go on to go up. And then we continue going this way. And you see those horses over there? Well, you're gonna have to land on one of them. But whatever you do, don't soothe them. They have to be trying to buck you off at the end. But if they kick you and you're mid-air when the mini game finishes, the glitch won't work, meaning you have to be careful. I like to go at just about 14 or 13 because sometimes I feel scared that I'm going to get caught in mid-air if I'm not careful. As you can see, I was bucked off in mid-air, meaning that that didn't quite work. So what you have to do is do that, except don't get kicked on the top. You have to arrive on top of the horse, and whatever you do, just let go of your control and wait for the timer to end. But if you get kicked off, then it's not good. Then it's not good. So just remember, wait until the last 15 seconds or so, and glide onto one of the horses. I usually try to glide from the side from the opposite side of their head, so that they don't buck you off with their head, because sometimes they do, which is quite annoying. Although it is a bit hard to get this glitch at first, after it is quite useful for skipping a few shrines. And there are also some other things you can do which are quite funny with it, which I'll be showing you later in another video. Horses. Oh, are you kidding me? How are they heading that way? Well, one thing here is, I bet that if you're really good at mounting onto another horse just by jumping off your one next to it, you could probably do that and the glitch might still work if you don't soothe the horse. Because if you soothe the horse, the glitch won't work because it won't be trying to buck you off anymore at the end, meaning the glitch won't quite work. If you try to do this glitch without the timer, it wouldn't work because you wouldn't just be sent back there at a specific time. You'd just be there and then eventually you'd get kicked off. And the longer you wait, the more risky it is that you won't be able to get onto the horse. But also, the more it'll be more likely that the horse will still be trying to buck you off when the time runs out. As you can see there, I was bucked off again, which is quite annoying. But yeah, you get the point. You don't have to watch the whole video. You can either just do it yourself, knowing what to do, or you can just continue watching until I get it right. You don't have to fix up any targets. I didn't hit any. Once when I was trying to do this glitch, what happened was I accidentally soothed the horse, and as soon as I soothed it, the thing ended. But then the glitch didn't work because I had soothed the horse, so it wasn't trying to buck me off anymore. If you feel like you want to go a bit earlier or a bit later, that's also okay. And just don't touch the controller. Just wait for the time to end. As you can see, it was still mad and it hadn't been soothed by the end. If you did the glitch correctly, you should be riding that horse, and it should be trotting backwards. Or at least kind of jittering. And then you don't drill. Okay, and now you're in this crazy state with your horse where you can do so many different things. Well, if you want to then be able to use the jumping glitch, just teleport somewhere, anywhere. And then as soon as you arrive there, a few things you won't be able to do if you do this glitch is you can't shield surf, meaning you won't be able to like clip through walls if you know how to do that, which I'm not very good at. And again, just to remind you, don't try the horse unless you want to cancel out the glitch. Just teleport somewhere, and sometimes it might soft lock the game, but if not, and you just continue pressing X, as you can see, you will continue jumping and jumping and jumping forever. Now, if you use Revised Gale, it will automatically take out the paraglider, and then you will still be able. Don't worry, this doesn't cancel the glitch. This then makes the infinite gliding glitch, which is also kind of weird because it means that whilst you're touching the floor, you technically are gliding. As you can see, and it's as if you can never touch the floor. Hello. But yeah, that doesn't cancel out the glitch. And just one more thing is that you can also turn Link into a natural grass cutter by when you're doing after you've achieved the infinite gliding glitch. What you do is, first of all, get Link to face the direction you want to go, because as soon as you do this, you won't be able to control the direction he goes in anymore. And what you do is, you press Y. And just like that, Link becomes a natural grass cutter, just cutting grass and sort of never, but then at the same time always touching the ground. And then you won't be able to control him in the direction he goes, and he'll just go like that forever until he hits something and he'll just stay there. And then if you want to leave this state, you just have to teleport somewhere, because you can't actually attack, use your bow, or anything like that. And it is impressively known for, if you get stuck, it starts to jitter you around like this and makes you vibrate. Thanks for listening, guys, and that'll be all for today. Hope you liked my video. Bye.